Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the most pathetic individuals of all time, possibly. I'm sure there's some other people that are this desperate and pathetic, but unfortunately, this man has the money to express how pathetic he is, and it is just sad. And honestly, I was hesitant to even make this video, especially because I just got done talking about a cuck last week, and I figured that's all people could handle for a while. But I thought about it, I'm like, I wouldn't really be using my platform responsibly if I don't call out this man's behavior. So recently this story went viral when this OF model ran into her number one spender, and by running into, she probably was stalked by him. I mean, she had to be frightened when she saw him, but at least he got a picture out of it, I guess. It only took 60 grand a month. That's how much money he's been sending this girl. And I'm sure a lot of people are like, how did he get this kind of money? Well, he's a crypto investor, of course. I think that'd be the only way he could make this kind of money. And that's the worst thing about crypto. The fact that idiots like this can make a ton of money from it. Like, this dude probably just put his life savings into some random coin, like a cuck coin or some shit, and then it went up 1,000,000%, and now he's loaded. Except I don't know how much longer he'll have this money, because he's now offering her $400,000 just for her to respond to one of his texts. I guess she gave him her phone number, so this girl's just as dumb as he is. I mean, she's asking for trouble with this, because obviously this guy is completely unhinged. Just look at these messages. Like, he's been sending her giant paragraphs. He says, "I'm in love with you. Why won't you love me?" He goes on to say, "You could be my queen and I'll be your king. I would give you anything you'd ever wish for. We can have a one-sided, open relationship where you can do whatever you want as long as I know that at the end of the day, you come home to me and you are only with me." And he also says, "I would quit everything and give up everything just for you. I will do anything for you to love me. I will give you everything I have just for the chance that you will never leave me." And he's messaging her nonstop, which she shouldn't be surprised by. And he goes on to get pissed off at her because she's not responding. He said, "Stop ignoring me. Why are you ignoring me after all the money that I've given you to show you that I'm only loyal to you and how much I love and appreciate you and adore you? How dare you not answer me? I see you actively posting on Instagram, and you have not answered me once. You are making me very mad. I've treated you like a princess, and you won't even take the time to respond to me. I will not tolerate this." But then, of course, he apologizes right afterwards and sends her another $30,000 to prove that they had something genuine and real. And he said, "I will empty my bank account just to be with you. I will travel across the country just to randomly run into you again. I will never be over you. You are the love of my life." And I'd say this girl is just contributing to this. Even though she's not responding, taking a picture with him and then getting his phone number. I mean, what are you thinking? And she put his contact name as Brandon Weird OF Fan, which I feel like weird is just kind of implied when you say OF fan. I mean, are there any OF fans that aren't weird and creepy? That's kind of just part of the deal. And these girls' jobs are basically to just encourage their creepiness. I mean, this girl is going to end up in some serious trouble with this guy. Like, after he said she's the final piece to his puzzle and the only thing that he needs to complete his life, he said he'll send her $400,000 just for her to respond to his messages and just send one word. That's all he wants, even though obviously that'll lead to a lot more and just make things a lot worse, but I'm sure she'll do it. And of course, things didn't end here. He said, "I have a surprise to show you my commitment. I know you will love it." Yeah, I'm sure she will. "It's almost done. I can't wait to show you. Surprise." And then he got a tattoo of her face on his leg. How romantic is that? And I'm sure she is just horrified, but she'll probably go along with it just to make some money. I mean, that's all she cares about, but I don't know. I mean, it's getting pretty risky at this point, I'd say, because now this guy is basically just a full-time stalker. I mean, he's already probably like that, but now that she's taken a picture with him and posted it to her Twitter account, and it has his phone number, he thinks they have something genuine and real, because every great relationship starts with a guy sending a girl $60,000 a month when she has no idea who he is. And it's crazy that he has so much money, because he could have used that to try to better himself, do something actually productive that can get you somewhere, like get in better shape, go to therapy or something. But instead, he just throws it all out the window. Well, actually, I think it would have been better if he just took all his money and burned it or something and just got rid of it, because him spending it on girls just makes it so much worse for him. And of course, he looks about how you'd expect, If you also see his shirt, it says, "If I die, delete my browser history." Wow. And people also figured out, I guess he was on that show True Life years ago for his addiction, of course. And I saw that Adam22 chimed in and said that this guy once applied to work for him. So this dude really just needs to get some serious help, obviously. I mean, that doesn't even need to be said. But he's already too far gone. There's no helping this man. So that's about it for this video. Make sure you guys go check out my Patreon account if you want extra content. There's a ton of stuff up there. I post a video every week. I think there are over 50 videos. Most of them are over 20 minutes. And there's just a lot of good stuff on there, and people really seem to enjoy it. They think it's worth it. I recently just talked about the infamous Theo Von Bill Burr podcast. If you want to hear about that, I'll put a link in the description for it. Make sure you guys check it out, and then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.